everybody else, Roman Reigns might be impossible. That's kind of my thing. He can't be any more than Randy's understudy. There's no way that Cody will survive Stardust. And there's no way that 10,000 people would pay to see me and my buddy's little indie show. At WrestleMania, undesirable has already become undeniable. You can be the tribal chief. You can be the head of the table. You can be the biggest superstar in the world. But the one thing that Roman Reigns will not be is the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion.
You ever won that one? Have you ever even competed for one of these? Have you ever been in the main event of WrestleMania before? I done did all of that.
The only way that I can exist is by beating you at WrestleMania.
You destroyed the jury.
They showed me another way, a stronger way.
Macy, what you did at promo series was you brought people together. You made the bond between Chad and I stronger and turned to your family, to Phoenix. It will be a tag team promo exhibition. Travis "TheWalker" Anderson and Cypher representing the modern day Outlaws versus the Phoenix and our common friend, The Shape, to crown the first ever Max Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Me and you on the grandest stage of them all for the United States Championship.
You're not ready. If I win, you lose everything. You're done. And you just made the biggest mistake of your life.
Rams going to WrestleMania.
3 years ago, I stood in this ring and I challenged Charlotte Flair. And she put me in my place. I don't like the natural flow, I don't like the normal formula, and I don't like things being overplayed. At WrestleMania, I put you in your place.
WrestleMania, baby!
You wanted a fight at WrestleMania? You're on. I'll see you at WrestleMania, son.
You got through to me and I finally realized it was time to get over everything. It was time to take down the bloodline together.
This ain't Hollywood. This isn't even WrestleMania. As a matter of fact, this is PromoMania.
And now, Max Wrestling and the Click Talk Network presents PromoMania 8, Night 1.
It's Tuesday, it's night 1. Welcome to PromoMania 8, an event of epic proportions. This is your captain speaking along with El Jefe, Moses Marquez. Tonight is stacked, and we can't wait to get started.
Damn right. So coming up tonight on night 1, Mr. Iron Bank 2023 will be decided. We have 2 promo exhibitions, and the television championship is on the line in the main event tonight. But we are joined by one of my 2 opponents in the Iron Bank Challenge. It's all good because he's fam. It's my boy, Trav, the Walker Anderson. How you doing, big dog? Yes, sir.
I'm here, man. That's about the best I can say.
You and me both, baby.
Yeah, I'm feeling slightly outnumbered here.
It's all good. We're on lack of caffeine, so we can't do too much.
I mean, we were going to have DC on too, but he had to run to work. But don't worry, we have recorded his trivia already. So we still got a triple threat on the way. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button on youtube.com/maxwrestling. Follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, wherever you may be listening, and don't forget to visit maxwrestling.weebly.com for all your Max Wrestling needs. How long's it been? We still getting the website fucking wrong?
It's been like a month. It's like, well, it's difficult. It's difficult. Anyway, with that being said, let's kick it off with some promo action. They have met on 3 occasions, twice at Promo Climax and once at King of the Mic. Mike is back on his John Cena tour, if you will, and Rob is fresh out of retirement to go at him one more time. It's Michael Larkin versus Robert Davis in a promo exhibition.
He's back, sir.
Just when I thought I was out.
He's back.
They brought me back in. He's back. I'm thinking I'm back.
Max Wrestling Podcast. It's been a while, hasn't it? Now you're probably thinking to yourself, why come back now? Of all times to come back and do a promo, why now? Honestly, I gotta say, why not? I mean, really, who's gonna stop me from doing this? Nobody, really. You know, even though I've been away for a while, I've still been kind of watching, observing here and there, and honestly, I gotta say, it's downright embarrassing what promos have become. You know, to think what people like myself, Emir Blackbane Costello, the Demoness, to see the thing that we laid the foundation for, the thing that we worked so hard to build up just to be what it is now, is downright embarrassing. And I gotta be honest with you, I felt a little guilty about it. I was the first one to bring in a dark character. I was the first one to bring the cinematic aspects. I was the first one to start playing music in the background of my promos. I really kind of set the bar for what things have become, and I felt bad about it because I feel like it was my fault. But then I really started to think about it, and it's not my fault. It's your fault, Mike. You're the one that brought in all the over-the-top singing and dancing. You're the one that turns in 30-minute promos. You're the one that spits out these obscure 90s pop references that probably only you and a few of your dork followers actually probably know. They call you the podcast machine. It's more like the podcast garbage disposal, because all you spit out is trash, Mike. You spit out more quantity than you do quality, and you seem to misunderstand the fact that just because you put out a lot means that you're actually good. If half the stuff you put out was actually good, you might get somewhere. Now, I gotta be honest with you. Not everything you put out is the drizzling shits. The LFC podcast. Now, Mike, your face is all over that brand. Hell, you're even on the Roku. You've done ring announcing. You do a lot of good things for them. Hell, you even got these mouth-breathing neckbeards jealous of you because you hang out with women in lingerie all the time. And are we really that jealous of man bear pig Larkin over here? Have you ever even been with a woman, Mike? Would you even know what to do? I mean, lingerie or not, I kind of got this feeling that you'd probably crumble in your hand like you're crumbling right now. You say I have to worry about surviving you. Please, Mike. A couple of years ago, I was in a hospital bed dying. My own body was eating itself alive. What were you doing? Downing pills because you thought nobody loved me. Come on, dude. You're nothing more but a pimple on my ass. On a good day at that. Honestly, I gotta be really honest with you, Mike. If this was a competition and I won, just means you suck. Even if I lose, you still suck. So, I guess all in all, what I'm trying to say here is you suck. Regardless. I know that. You know that. Everybody else knows that. But you got your head so far up your ass, you can't even see the truth for what it actually is. But you will someday. Hopefully that day is today. I've given too much time to this. We're already at 4 minutes, and I'm done. Done with you. Done with this. Done with promos. So I must bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang.
Let us pray.
Lord Jesus, it is you who wakes me up every day. And I am forever grateful for your love. This is why I pray. You let me touch so many people, and it's all for the good. I influenced so many children. I never thought that I would. And I couldn't take credit for the love they get, because it all comes from you, Lord. I'm just the one that's giving it. And when it seems like the pressure gets to be too much, I take time out and pray, and ask that you be my crutch. Lord, I am not perfect by a long shot. I confess to you daily. But I work hard every day, and I hope that you hear me. In my heart, I mean well, but if you'll help me to grow, then what I have in my heart begin to show. And when I get going, I'm not looking back for nothing, because I will know where I'm headed. I'm so tired of suffering. I don't deserve what you've given me, but you never took it from me. Because I am grateful, and I use it. If what you want from me is to bring your children to you, my regret is only having one life to do it, instead of two.
The final chapter is written.
Another Max Wrestling special, another PromoMania, another promo exhibition, and this time my opponent is the reason why birth control and condoms exist, Robert Davis. You know, I am so glad that I don't have to placate and pander to you idiots anymore, because the nice guy act is over, and quite frankly, you all can kiss my ass. You see, Moses Marquez wants to bring in this island of misfit toys, the Too Sweet Clique, and who's the ringleader? The OGRWT, Mr. Raw Wrestling Talk himself, Robert Davis. Robert Davis, you want to call me the podcast dork? Gee, that's original. No wonder you were never the promo champion. Let me tell you a little something about you, Robert Davis. Your mama went to Lamaze class. She did her breathing exercises. And then 9 months later, your dumbass popped out. And the look on your mother's face was as though she sucked on a sour lemon. And Mama Davis's face never got unstuck again. Shame. Enough with the comedy, enough of the hootenanny. Let's get down to brass tacks. You know, Robert Davis, I know why you put those eyes in your head. Because when you look in the mirror and your reflection stares back at you, it represents your inadequacies, your insecurities, and disappointment. You become the biggest disappointment in Max Wrestling history. You become a flunky, a lackey, a sidekick. And remember those two small things in between your legs you used to call balls? Well, they now belong to the demoness and they're in a jar above her fireplace. Hell, you're a goddamn prostitute, so why don't you get on that corner and be somebody? The only problem is, that somebody is a waste of time, space, and energy. I'm a diamond in the rough. You're a needle in a haystack. The only problem is no one's looking and no one cares to find you. You know, the amazing thing about professional wrestling is storytelling within words. Well, today's society, it's about a 60-year-old man and his dirty office and his fictitious 5-star rating. So I pontificated the thought, why would I want to be about 5 stars when I am the star? I've been a star on this show since day one. And that may ruffle some feathers and that may give you the old pit in your old stomach, but there is no doubt beyond a shadow of a doubt that I talk about it, be about it, and I can back it up. And the only thing that Robert Davis backs up is his toilet because he lacks decency and he's nothing but filth. I guess I can respect the fact, that we do this better part-time than these asshats and mouth breathers do this full-time. And I could also respect the fact that throughout everything you've been through within your life, Robert Davis, you're like the proverbial professional wrestling match. You kick out at 2. But let's be honest with ourselves here. You may have survived cancer, but you won't survive me. And I love the fact that you think that you could go toe-to-toe with me. Because as the old saying goes, you either adapt or you perish. And please believe I ain't going nowhere. And the one thing that I hate, fakes, phonies. So get your artificial ass out of my way and let the spotlight shine on its rightful owner, Mike Larkin, the podcast machine. And as always, it's my pleasure. But most importantly, it's your honor. I guess there's only one thing left to say. Lights out, bitch.
You're listening to Hands Up by Discrepancies, one of the theme songs for PromoMania 8. You can find it anywhere there is music. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music right now. And now let's find out who is taking ownership of the 2023 Iron Bank contract. Last year, DC won the briefcase and decided to introduce Option DC by cashing in not for a championship, but to guarantee himself the main event spot at PromoMania this year. So, can Moses or Travis take one step closer to being a Grand Slam champion, or will DC make history and win the Iron Bank back-to-back?
Hell no.
Oh, like I said, we did record with DC earlier on, but for some reason, it didn't capture the audio, so you're going to see like a silent movie right now of me questioning DC. And I'll repeat his questions for the viewers. So the first round is 5 or die. You get 1 minute to answer 5 questions. All of DC's questions were about Bret Hart.
Oh.
The first question was, who did the Hart Foundation defeat to win their first WWE Tag Team titles in 1987? Any ideas?
The Brainbusters? Whatever Tully and Arn was?
It was BB. It was British Bulldogs.
Oh, great.
But DC did not get that one right. In what year did Bret Hart win the King of the Ring?
92.
Very, very close. It was 93, which DC did get right.
Down at the beach.
Which military rank is Bret Hart's middle name?
Major?
It was Sergeant.
Oh, get the fuck out of here,
His name is Bret Sergeant Hart.
That is terrible. That is just terrible. I love it.
In what year did Bret face Vince McMahon at WrestleMania?
God. What obscure year was that?
95. I don't know.
No, fuck no. It was like 2000.
2012.
That's what DC said.
2011? I don't know. That's my guess.
It was 2010.
Son of a bitch.
Because it was the year TNA decided to go head-to-head with WWE on January 4th.
Oh, that's true.
And then that's the same night Bret returned to WWE to bury the hatchet with Shawn after all those years.
All them years.
And the final question was, how many times was Bret Hart WWE champion?
3.
5. He's a 5-time champion. So DC got 2 out of 5 in the first round. Next up, Moses, all of your questions are about the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Okay, here we go.
So let's get 1 minute on the clock.
Give me some help, Nate. Oh, brother.
All right, your 1 minute begins. Now, Flair was which number in the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak?
Pass.
10. Who defeated Ric Flair in a last man standing match at Survivor Series 2005?
Randy Orton?
Oh, Triple H. The original 4 horsemen were Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and who?
Ole Anderson.
Yes. In what year did Ric Flair debut in TNA?
Oh, fucking hell. 2003. No, he wasn't. Shit. No, 13. Give me 13.
2010.
I fucking would have fucked it up anyway.
Competed in which international tournaments in August 1995 while still under contract with WCW?
The IW, what was it? The New Japan Cup, IWGP. Oh, G1. No, did he win the G1?
It was the G1, yeah.
Holy shit.
And same as DC, that's 2 out of 10.
I'll take it.
2 out of 5, sorry.
2 out of 5.
Again, that's 5 questions from.
Jeez.
So 2 out of 5, and Ric Flair's debut was the same night that Brett returned to WWE, January 4th, 2010.
Jesus
in TNA. Okay, so a score of 2 to beat from both for Travis, and all your questions are about Jeff Hardy.
Fuck you.
Okay. Hey, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean no.
You're telling me. Come on,
Especially
now.
with me.
Let's say, look what just happened here.
What night did Jeff Hardy return to TNA? 2010. Iconic image of him sitting on top of the Thunderdome, not the Thunderdome, but the Terradome.
Terradome. What
that
the fuck?
big round red cage that TNA had. Okay. 1 minute for the 5 questions begins now. What is the name of Jeff Hardy's band?
It's so hard to say. Pero X Wajun.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Who did Jeff Hardy pin to win the WWE Championship at Armageddon 2008?
Oh, hell. It wasn't Punk, was it?
It was Edge.
Edge.
Jeff Hardy wrestled his first match for WWE in 1994 after claiming he was 18. How old was he really?
16.
Yes. Who defeated Jeff Hardy for the Hardcore Championship at Invasion in 2001?
Hell if I know, but I'm just going to say Raven.
Oh, Rob Van Dam.
I was just like, dang, I knew that one.
Final question. In 2020, who was Jeff Hardy accused of hitting with a car on SmackDown?
Oh, shit. Sheamus.
It was Elias, but Sheamus was the one that accused him.
Yeah, I wasn't watching WWE during that time. that was like right after they screwed over the Fiend and shit.
Trust me, it got real bad right there. Real bad stuff.
But apparently Jeff was okay with it. Of course he was. He was getting paid.
Just keep paying, brother.
So 2 out of 5 all round.
Oh, shit.
So no advantage for anybody going into round 2, which is an old favorite, bell to bell.
Ah, shit.
Once again, the screen recording did not capture the audio with DC. He had 2 Bret Hart matches, obviously. So which one lasted the longest between Bret and Taker at Rumble 96 and Bret and Austin at Survivor Series 96?
Bret and Austin.
It was Bret and Austin, and it was only 5 seconds difference.
Oh, really?
It was 28-31 for Bret Taker. Bret and Austin was 28-36.
Hold on, when was this Bret and Taker?
96. Royal Rumble. It was very deceiving because I always thought it was like an Iron Man match because the poster or the cover had a clock on it.
Oh, that's right.
But DC got it right, so he's on 3. Obviously 2 Ric Flair matches for Moses. First up, we have Ric Flair versus Randy Orton at Taboo Tuesday 2004 in a steel cage match.
God.
And Ric Flair versus Mick Foley at SummerSlam 2006 in an I Quit match. Which one lasted the longest?
Oh, Okay, so this is like legend killer Randy Orton. But then again, fucking Rick he works his ass off for motherfuckers. Especially like Foley. And it was Iron Man. Wait a minute. It's an Iron Man.
I quit.
Oh, I quit. I was about to say, I was like, wait a minute, you fucking answer the question for me, Jack. Shit.
60 minutes, right?
Right. I was going to say, I'm still leaning that way. Fucking, I'm gonna hate myself if I'm wrong. But yeah, give me Rick and Foley.
Rick and Foley. Okay, that was 13 minutes, 14 seconds.
You're fucking kidding me.
The cage match was actually the main event of Taboo Tuesday, but it only lasted 10 minutes, 35 seconds, so you got the point. A 10-minute steel cage main event.
That's why I am back. A 13-minute I Quit match? I get it's two old fucks, but I mean, 13 minutes for an I Quit match, and then a fucking 10-minute cage. I've never heard of a 10-minute cage unless it's on Raw.
The match Flair and Foley had before this at Vengeance was a 2 out of 3 falls match, and I think it only lasted like 5 minutes in total.
I swear to God, what was it? That random like Benoit versus Triple H, Benoit versus The Rock cage match on like a random Raw that I talked about. I swear to God, that had to be longer than this one. Like, what the fuck? 10 minutes? I'm blown away.
All right, well, that puts you on 3 as well. Let's see if Travis can keep this roll going.
No.
Obviously, 2 Jeff Hardy matches. First match, Jeff versus Matt, WrestleMania 25. Okay. And second match, Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk, Night of Champions 2009.
Ooh.
Damn.
The Wavos.
I'm gonna have. Damn, I want to say Matt and Jeff, but
I'm recording.
Yeah. Let me say Matt and Jeff.
Okay. Matt and Jeff was 13 minutes, 38 seconds. Jeff versus Punk was 14 minutes, 56 seconds.
Let's go. I distracted him. Not even on purpose.
Which means Moses and DC have the most points going into the quickfire round. They go head-to-head for the Iron Bank. So we're either getting a new Mr. Iron Bank, or we're getting a 2-time Mr. Iron Bank back-to-back.
No 2-time.
Once again, the screen recording did not capture the audio. DC got 2 out of 4. So his total to beat is 5. So you only need 3 questions correct in 30 seconds to win.
Here we go. Buttholes are puckering. Here we come on.
And just to get warmed up, the 4 questions DC answered in 30 seconds were: Breakdown in your house took place in what year?
93.
98. Shane McMahon and X-Pac feuded over which championship?
European.
Yeah, DC got that right. Which current AEW star holds the record for the most combined time in the Royal Rumble?
Jericho.
Yes, DC did not get that right. And the final question he answered was: who knocked out Austin Theory at Clash at the Castle, stopping him from cashing in his Money in the Bank?
Sheamus?
It was Tyson Fury.
Oh, fuck.
Just at ringside, just get the fuck out.
Oh, that's right. And then he's all like singing with fucking Drew Galloway at the end, or fucking McIntyre.
All right, we need 3 correct in 30 seconds to win Iron Bank.
See what we can do, Jack.
If you only get 2 right, then that means we're going to have a rematch next week or something, because it's going to be a draw.
Cool. Down for that. OT.
Okay, your 30 seconds begins. Now, which ring name has also been preceded by John, Justin, and Blackjack?
Bradshaw.
Yes. Who is referred to as the 8th wonder of the world?
China.
Andre the Giant.
Oh, shit.
How many times were the Briscoe brothers Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions?
Oh, fuck. 13?
Yes. Who did Mickie James defeat to win her current Knockouts title?
Jordan Grace.
Yes. Who is billed from wherever, weigh in, whatever?
Orange Cassidy.
Yes, time is up, and you got 4.
Woo!
one step closer to Grand Slam and new Mr. Iron Bank.
Let's go.
So I guess now you just need the world title and then, of course, the tag team titles.
Ah, shit, that's right. Fuck.
Yeah, we got another title. Every time
Goddamn,
somebody gets
moving the
closer to being
goalpost,
Grand Slam,
Toby.
there's another title added.
Moving the goalpost, you mean? It's all right, though. It's okay, because this one's a long time coming. World title seems, I'm not going to say it seems easy, but it's Chad. And Chad's a lawyer. I'm just kidding. I can't underestimate nobody right now. It is PromoMania. It's the hottest game in the game. So, fuck yeah, baby. That's one check mark down in the game.
Yeah, if anybody knows how to carry a briefcase, it's Chad, the lawyer.
Fucking A, right, baby.
So, congratulations to Moses Marquez. You now have 1 year to cash in the briefcase on any champion at any time, or take option DC and use it to book yourself in next year's main event against an opponent of your choice.
Ooh.
And speaking of next year, it was already announced a year ago, PromoMania 9 comes your way next year on April 2nd and April 4th. Once again, it'll be a 2-night event as we celebrate WrestleMania 40. And fuck me, that makes me feel old.
You're telling me I'm already old as it is, but that's right. That is next year. We still got plenty of scores to settle this year, including this next match, which started all the way back at podcast Promo Rumble 8. Ted P. Dinero made his return to Max Wrestling as he attacked the Phoenix from behind, costing him the world title. Phoenix is looking for revenge, and it is time for the Phoenix versus Teddy P for the first time ever.
Dinero. Time's come. The fact that you joined MDO doesn't piss me off. Like I said, I've got respect for you. It's the fact that you stuck your nose in my business at Promo Rumble. That pissed me off. You stuck your nose in my business and cost me the World Championship. And now you're going to realise that actions have consequences. You screwed me over, and now you're going to pay for it. It's a shame. That's the second to last thing that'll go into your head.
If you don't get it, it's probably not for you to get.
When I get up on the grind, you know the game is over. They say I blaze the mic just like a flamethrower. Dinero so sick, just like Neo. Flow straight comment, I do it for the people. Y'all think you're equal, now you're just sequels. I've been here before, just call me a prequel.
You know, I never explained why I did what I did to you. I did what I did to you because I wanted to. Because you thought that you could be the world champion. You thought that you was better than me. Oh, Phoenix. 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 Can't box with God. Put your hands down, you feeble mortal. You wouldn't know what to do with me. You wouldn't know what to do with MDO. Stupid Dragon Club. You don't even know what's going to happen in the future. You don't know that this is a whole takeover. We will have everything, and you will have nothing. And I will sit there on my chair, and I will laugh at you as you bleed, as you cry, Because you finally start to understand that you can't win. You can't win. You can't win like Michael Jackson in the Scarecrow costume. You cannot win. You can't win like Philadelphia going against the 2001 Lakers. Oh, they only won one. Well, let's be frank and let's be clear. We're going to 3 games, and you won't win a damn thing. But Phoenix, this is the first installment of our little chapter that we will be going through. And what a beautiful start at PromoMania. The Phoenix, the glitch. You don't even understand why I came back to promos. I came back for you, Phoenix. It's always been you. You've always been the one that I've seen that you thought that every rule you were able to break. Did you think I forgot about your little run-in with the RWT Kingpin? Did you think I forgot? Oh no. We never forget. And the sad part about it is, whenever I see you, Phoenix, you're gonna fall. As the Phoenix rise, you shall fall. And the funny thing about it is that you will never, ever understand the true meaning of the pain that I'm going to bring towards you, towards these months that is coming in, Phoenix. Because this is not one and done, Phoenix. This is just the beginning. Just the beginning of our sick and horrible story together. You will fester and die. I will grow and be prominent. All you'll know is the red light. All you'll see is the darkness. The darkness. You've seen the darkness. You felt the darkness. You know the true evil, the one true heel. It's me. It's always been me. With the smiles, with the clap, with the encouragement. Because the greatest trick the devil ever taught was to make you believe that he never existed. But Phoenix, as we play devil and angel, you are no saint. And I will see you when I die in hell. See, Phoenix, what's understood doesn't need to be explained. And yet, you're steady trying to explain. You're steady trying to figure it out. But you never will. Not until I let you. This is the first installment of our nice little battle that you would like to say. I hope you guys enjoy the feud because it's never ending. Just like Cardi B, once you beef with me, you beef forever.
Goodbye.
Okay. We'll check on Phoenix in a little bit, but welcome back to the Cap and Mo show. It's PromoMania 8 Night 1. Don't miss Night 2. That's right, everyone's excited. Don't miss Night 2 this Thursday, and here's what's coming up. Kenny Killer defends the Knowledge Championship against Beer in full trivia mayhem. Your first ever Max Wrestling Tag Team Champions will be crowned as the Phoenix and my alter ego, The Shape, represent Dragon Club against the Modern Day Outlaws Cypher and Travis TheWalker Anderson. And your main event for Night 2, we will finally have a world champion once again. It will be Chad Malcolm versus the new Mr. Iron Bank, Moses Marquez. Damn right. Be there this Thursday and every single Thursday. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, wherever it is you may be joining us, and head to the website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
Sorry, when you say it slow, it makes it easier. And you are currently listening to another one of PromoMania's theme songs. It is You Seem Proud by Mad Kelly from the EP Human. And you can find it right now on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and wherever the hell else music is. Still to come tonight, the television championship will be decided as the captain challenges Daniel Crimmins. But first, it's time for the dumb shit people say online. It is Shit Mark Say.
Son of a bitch.
OMG. Eggplant emoji.
WTF.
Santa Claus emoji.
Thought he was dead. LOL.
Peach emoji.
Shit marks say.
Names have been changed to protect their stupidity. All right, who you got first? That's not been very oozy.
Okay, so TikTok is a great place to interact as well. It's not just for you to post. And I've been getting more on the posting, so I appreciate all the new follows, by the way. Max Wrestling UK on TikTok, we appreciate you. But there is one video that had went around, and I'm personally saying it's not getting enough love. And there is an idiot in it, but first I think I'm gonna take the fun opportunity to show it. So this comes from Wrestle.everything. This is their page. It's got a bunch of likes already. So if you pay attention to the video here, it's pretty much talking about how Kenny took his strength, if you will, and ensured that Vikingo did not kill himself by slamming the back of his head up against the apron. Well, let's just say there's a fella by the name of Spaded Up. We're totally changing his name because we're going to stick with the gimmick. I changed his name for the protect his identity. He says, so he did his job, was the initial comment. So my rebuttal to him was very simple. I was like, well, yes and no. I said the guy is pointing out that Kenny lifted him at the perfect time, allowing Vikingo to be able to do the move without slamming his head on the apron, considering that's not a normal move. The guy decides to, again, so he did his job. And I'm like, no, that's not what it is. Normally in a hurricane, and then I went on to explain about how a normal Hurricane Rana, most guys immediately hit the floor after their head scissors. It's not one where they're maintaining, it's not all about rotation. The guy's mainly taking the bump. This was about Kenny ensuring he was safe, and then he took his bump. It's just to the, what's the terminology here? To the knowledgeable, it was a small thing that we could appreciate. To the idiots, he's doing his job. That's why you suck at yours. And don't fuck up my fries again, bud. Oh my god.
Oh boy. All right. So, I'm not going to change the name on this one actually because it actually sums him up perfectly. Embarrassed Spartan, and so you should be.
Oh yeah.
Seems to be mad. At Claudio Castagnoli, who says Claudio really left WWE to rerun a 12-year-old Shikara feud with Eddie Kingston. Facepalm. Do you know how long Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have been best friends, and now they're like headlining WrestleMania?
The innuendos,
and that's
baby.
Literally the story.
Oh my goodness gracious. Didn't they have a giant feud against each other as well? Because best friends going come on. Yeah, dude. And you know what? The same dude, if heaven forbid Kevin ever leaves, the same dude will be super mad that the fucking Mount Rushmore of PWG would get back together. Oh, what the fuck is you doing? And it's a 17-year-old thing. Who cares? We loved it. It's what's the term I use all the time? Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
And for those who watched Chikara even a little bit, or you even fucking just seen highlights of them back in the day, it's something you want to see, and it's nostalgic. So guess what? We gonna like it. We gonna like it. You are an idiot. Oh, yeah.
You know who Ric Flair feuded with when he went to TNA? Sting and Hogan. You know who he feuded with in WCW? Sting and Hogan.
Hey, who do you feud with in NWA?
Sting. If Dusty was still wrestling, he would have fought Dusty in TNA.
Yep. Let's keep it funky here. Like that's a feud that stemmed fucking generations, baby.
Right. Yeah.
Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they got one more out of each other. I swear to God, I would not be surprised. Oh man.
What else we got? Jeez Louise. I will find something.
Oh no, not more bad shit.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got one.
Okay,
I got
here
one.
we go. All right.
I found this one the other day and I completely lost it. Vince McMahon has reimbursed WWE $17.4 million for the cost of his hush money. I'm gonna borrow a name.
Stocks.
I'm gonna borrow a name from Avengers just to change this guy's name. So, Noob Master 10,000 or whatever the fuck it is. So, actually, it also says weed users in his handles. So yeah, I can tell.
Giving us a bad name. Giving us a bad name. What are you doing?
Okay, let's go with noob weed user.
There you go.
Says now we know he's innocent, so it was worth it. Another user claps back with, please point out where he's innocent. Yes, please do. This is where he pointed to. The fact he's back in charge after the investigation, so no wrongdoing was found.
No, he's the majority shareholder of the company, and they can't tell him no. I love when people don't understand like the super dumb things, like the super simple things. He owns a majority of the company. If he wants to come back, there's no telling him no. He'll come back, and you'll just have to grin and bear it.
He's just not allowed to be head of creative because that would be a breach of whatever contract is going on. But
that doesn't mean he can't sit in Gorilla and tell fucking Triple H, I don't like that. Do it, change it. I don't like that. You change it.
But Pops.
Exactly. Oh my God.
And the fact that he's not in jail yet does not mean he's innocent.
No, by no means.
He's getting new lawsuits every fucking day.
He literally, I swear to God, he just got one. I swear to God he did. I swear to God I just seen one. Like, oh, no, sorry. That's right. I'm wrong. I'm 1,000. I'm over here getting people all antsed up and jumping. No, it was his stock document, his stock exchange document where he sold a bunch of WWE stock to give them back their money. I'm like, okay.
I bet when OJ got released, this guy was like, that means he didn't do it.
That means OJ was still cheering him on. That's right, baby. Yeah. Like, oh, fuck. They in this together. Him and fucking goddamn Bill Cosby.
Oh.
You got out of it, did you, buddy? I had to do it.
And as it's a 2-night event, PromoMania, there will be more shit marks say in 2 days on night 2. But they are marks, and that's the shit they say.
Please stop. Please stop. There's gonna be more in 2 days.
There's gonna be more. We got more coming.
I can only imagine how much worse it's gonna get.
Thank you for joining us for night 1, and now, as Mark Henry would say, it's time for the main event.
Right, last year after Iron Bank, DC announced he would waive his right to the title cash-in. Instead, he wanted to introduce a new option. He booked himself against the Demoness in the main event of this year's PromoMania. Recently, DC became our television champion, and the promo exhibition became a title match. Just a couple weeks ago, DC announced that the match results would be decided by judges, much to the dismay of the Demoness. So she has stepped out, and the captain has stepped in.
Do this.
Yeah, they tell you that you should quit trying. You were too small and you were
you the chance is too slim, the world is too big, but you say how come? I'm ready to light a new fire, raise a new flag across a new sea. And if I'm never the one in your way, then put your head down and run right through me.
Let's get one thing straight right off the bat. I'm not here because I want to be TV champion. I didn't ask for this. You didn't ask for this. The only reason I'm facing you right now is because you drove your original opponent away. And not in a good way. Now, I understand it's easy to get carried away when your head's full of ideas. Hell, my brain is ticking 24/7. But I also understand that you need to show your opponent some respect at all times. Especially someone like the Demoness. Now, luckily, Dan, I respect you. But I would be remiss if I said the concept of being television champion for the first time wasn't appealing. After all, I've made plenty of history on this show. I didn't ask to be the first world champion, but it happened. I didn't ask for the shift, but it happened. And both of those events were beneficial to this brand. Look at what we've achieved in the last 8 years, but especially in the last 3 years. Look at all the memories we've already made with the World Championship. Now, the reason I stepped up when the Demoness stepped down was this whole concept of bringing back judges. Something that caused nothing but chaos last time. Because you see, I'm not afraid to be judged. I've been judged, vindicated, and validated since day one. I've been under a microscope from the first time I picked up a microphone. If anyone knows what it's like to be judged by others, it's me. So if you make me your TV champion tonight, I vow to make some changes to this championship, because we need to separate the TV title from the world title, which right now appear to be defended in the same manner. If I become TV champion, I say we keep the world title exactly how it is, specializing in cinematic matches, but we make the TV title the workhorse belt. No special effects, no gimmicks, no camera cuts. We keep it exactly like this, a shoot promo in one take. And let's say the winner of TV title matches after tonight is the person who stays closest to 5 minutes. But that only happens if you make me your TV champion. And this is the last time we ever have a judging panel. Hey Mike, how you doing? So bring your judges. Bring Mike. Bring Rob. Bring the 82nd Airborne for all I care. Bring the bearded bald guy that still so desperately craves my attention for all I give a fuck. This isn't about me. This is about Max Wrestling. This is about doing what's right. So like I said, judge me.
So here we are, main event of PromoMania. You'll excuse me if I'm not as excited as I should be. This was not my original plan. That's for damn sure. And that was my own fucking problem, my own fucking fault, and I own up to that. I've addressed that privately, and this is where that will stay, private. Initially, I wasn't going to do this. I was just going to hand the title over, say, do with it whatever you will. But the show needs to go on. And yeah, I've been debating for a bit now what I'm going to do. Am I going to go through with it? Am I just not going to do it? Am I just going to just say, fuck it, whatever. Watch it all burn. That leads us here. Initially, I thought I was cashing in for a spot in the main event of night 2. Because let's be real, that's the real main event. But, see, I got robbed of that. I got robbed of that. Instead of putting this match on last, which is what I cashed in on, I got bumped to night 1. But fuck it, whatever. Really don't care. Really don't care one bit. So let's think about what brought us here. I won money Iron in the Bank last year. The Iron in the Bank briefcase, or whatever you want to call it, contract. I really couldn't give two shits. Did it for something to do. Didn't need it. I was content. And I thought, hey, why not compete against the absolute best? And I got excited. I got overexcited. And I did things that I shouldn't have done. Acted in a way that is not who I am. But, some things you can't take back, and that's, fuck, it is what it is. Having said that, there's a couple things that I feel need to get said. Initially, had I lost, that was going to be it. And I fully expected it. Didn't expect to win, but, whatever. Brings me here. This will be my last promo ever. I am fully intending to be done this time. I've done everything I have set out to do. Having said that, I had wanted so much to have a title here that would be contested under old school rules. Rules in which old school promos must be a winner, must be a loser, no cinematic fucking bullshit. If you like that, cool. Good for you. I fucking don't. It's overplayed and not good. It's just the same old thing. What happened to old school promos? 2 guys, 2 people, 2 whatever you want, just shooting a promo. What happened to that? That was good. What happened to the days when you had absolute heavy hitters? What happened? What happened to the old school days when they actually had meat, actual substance? I don't feel I see it here. And I have the utmost respect for what the captain has put together. He's put together an amazing, truly amazing thing here. And I thought, try and bring back the old school. But hey, that was the past. And you can't keep living in the past. So, where do we go from here? We let the past be where it is. Fucking dead and buried. So you want to continue to do your cinematic bullshit, run the same old format over and 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 over again? Cool, do it. Fuck it, I don't care. I have done everything I've set out to do. I started shooting out things because I didn't care. I never needed any fucking gimmicks. I never needed any fucking, filters. I never needed to be anybody but me. I never needed any masks, any names. I never needed any, fucking gimmicks. Respect to the individuals who have done that. Walker, El Jefe, whoever. That works for you, do it. I never needed it. But whatever. If that's what you want to do it. I have no need to do it. Been there, done that. But as for this, fuck it. Have at it. Again. Captain. Whatever you're doing. Want it? It's yours. Do with it what you will. Put it up in another fucking cinematic promo. But I got a feeling old school ways are not gone. Because why is it? I will leave you at this point to ponder. Why is it that so many people tune in to see the old school? Anytime you see an old school night on Raw, or SmackDown, or whatever, much as you may say you hate it, people still tune in for it. People still want the old school way, and it works. But hey, it is what it is. Had fun while it lasted. But sometimes you just gotta know when to say goodbye and good night. Bang.
All right, judges, you have, whoever you may be, 24 hours to decide the winner of the TV title match, and the winner will be announced on night 2. So, once again, thank you for spending your Tuesday with us for night 1. Before we go anywhere, here's what Moses has for you pencil neck geeks this week on the A to B of Retro Rewind.
That's right. So let's keep it short, simple, and beautiful, if you will. The kicking it with the TSK is driving the Forbidden Door 2. Like super gigantic mystery card. We're going fucking as fantasy booking can be. Why? Because we fucking can. So join us for that. Retro. We talked about this last week. Retro may go away in favor of an Impact review. We still have yet to make a decision. Decisions made. We'll let y'all know. But until then, make sure you guys are making and checking out all the socials. You can find us on the evil Twitter machine at Max Wrestling UK, at the Captain512, and at SMRPodNet. Check out the website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com. And do not forget to hit that subscribe, that follow button on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and, of course, TikTok. And right here on YouTube. Get us to our goal of 500, please and thank you.
Damn right. And with that said, join us in 2 days for PromoMania 8 Night 2. We predict WrestleMania 39. We crown the first ever tag team champions. And we finally crown a new world champion. It all goes down this Thursday. Do not miss it. You've been watching the Cap and Mo goodbye, mwah, and good night.
Bring all the gold home. Come on.
2 days.